Hello guys and welcome to my channel Okhomia Blogs. Guys, today we are going to start our second episode for a complete tutorial on C++. As mentioned in my earlier tutorial that we were going to see that today we are going to basically focus on the data types, different data types in C++. Okay, so we are going to start with that, and we are also gonna see different types of variables, declaring variables in C++. Okay, so let's begin. So first of all, let me write the comment tags so that we can do the so we can okay, so we can just write all the details here upon. Okay, so the first data type which which we will be using and which is most famous and we use in every step, that is integer, and we denote this as int. Next is char. Okay, then next is double. Okay, then the other is float. Then we have boolean. Okay, so these are the data types of used basically in C++. Okay, so now if we see that in int, let's proceed with the examples. It will be much better. So when we write a variable, basically a number, we declare it as int. This means that it is an type integer. This variable is this, and this is the data type. So this variable is of type integer. So when we do just the cout of num, then we are expecting an output of 12. Okay, we print it out, and here we see that we are getting an output of, okay, fast, okay, 12. Okay, here we got it. Okay, now, okay, so this is the reason why we use basically the int type data type. Okay, now, okay, let me tell you here itself that the different type of basically writing a variable. Okay, we can't start a variable with an integer value, that is 2. Okay, so this is invalid. We can start with as a caps. Okay, that is fine. We can also start it with small, that is here itself. We can't do it with special characters. Okay, we have given at it, so which is wrong. Okay, so if we like give an underscore, which is also fine. Okay, underscore is fine, we can use that as well. Okay, so these are some of the rules. Here and later we can give any in between, you can give numbers, we can give special characters, no issues with that. Okay, we can just make that out, not an issue with that. Okay, now where were we are at num. Okay, now next we are going to talk about the variable, that is double. Now double num1 is equal to 12.12. Okay, so now we do a cout of num1. Okay, when we do this, what are we expecting? We are expecting 12 and 12.12. Okay, so expecting unqualified ID before numeric constant 12. uh, okay, comment it out, save, print. Okay, see where we get 12.12. Okay, control Z. Just a minute, let me check it out of what the error Where is? Okay. Hmm. Let me try with this again. Okay. Yes. Now we get it. See, here we are getting it as 12 and 12.12. Okay. So what does this ENDL means? It means a N line. So if you want to start a new line, this is a line of 12. If you want to start the another variable in the next line, we use ENDL. Okay. So you should remember the syntax. Now we have now the character. So let's write of character x y z is equal to my name, that is RG. Okay, and we do a cout of x y z. Okay, so we will be getting an error here. See, initially we got an error as when we have written RG, then it is showing as like conversion of int to character change value from 21063 to G. Okay, see, the values which we enter are basically ASCII codes. Okay, so and here basically we are initializing character and we can write 2 3 things in a string. So that is the reason we got an error. Now we have written it as R, there is no error at all. Okay, so this is the character type. Now let's come to the most famous boolean, BOOL A X is equal to true. Okay, now we don't write as boolean, we write as bool x is equal to true. Now if we see out x, what do we basically get? What do we expect? Do we expect x and it will print as true? How many of you think it that it will print as true? Okay, so let's print it out. See, we are getting an output of 1. Okay, now the same if we go as bool y is equal to false and we do cout y, and if we just run the code, then we should get 1 0. 1 goes for x and this goes for y. Now why is this so? Let me just clear it out and print it again. Okay, we get it as 10 1 0. Why it is so? See, as we know that computer always follow binary codes, that is 0 and 1, right? So our compiler make sure that when the value is true it will return 1 and when it is false it will return 0. Okay, So that is the reason why basically we use this in our code. Okay, so for example, if we have a uh, code like if x is equal to 1, then we can just give a curly braces and do a cout. We enter the loop as it is true. Okay, and we just, okay, this should be in curly braces and just print it out. See, okay, initially let me do an handle and save it and run the code. Okay, and we get is that 10, we entered the loop as it is true. Okay, so now I think you got the point. Okay, so now one more thing, let me just add on. What is this? If, see, it's an condition basically. Okay, in the next upcoming tutorial we will be having a loop on this. Okay, so don't worry about it. We will be having a loop. Right now we can just say it as if x is equal to 1, then the content under this should get run under this scope. Okay, so under this scope, what is there? There is only cout statement, it is print statement. Okay, now we came, the code came running from top in this manner, and then we came here and it shows that we got this condition if x is equal to true, x is equal to 1. So which is true, we know, right? So when we got this, we basically, when we got this, we basically came and entered this loop as it is true. Okay, or we can give just an else condition, else cout, we did not enter the loop as the condition fails. Okay, okay, let's save it. We forgot to give the commas. Okay, now x is, if x is equal to 2 and run the code, what do we expect? We expect that we get the value 10. Okay, from the above we got the value 10, and next we see that we did not enter the loop as the condition fails, so it came here. So what does this mean? That the code came through line by line executing, it came to this condition if. Now it says if x is equal to 2, which is false, because we know that here bool x is equal to true means x value is 1, right, as of now, because we know that true, when the machine acknowledges itself as true, it means that it assigned a value 1. Okay, now here x value is 1, and we are saying that if x is equal to 2, which means if 1 is equal to 2, which is false actually, which is false. That's the reason what we will be doing is, like, what the code basically machine will do, it will not enter the loop, it will go out of this, and it shows the condition the else. If this, then run this code, else run this code. Now else it came here and entered this loop, and here, and it has print out that we did not enter the loop as the condition fails. Okay, and return 0, it goes back. So we got this output. Okay, so let's summarize what we have learned today. So in this tutorial, what we learned is like the different data types. Okay, I have not shown each and every one. I have left many of them, like void. I have also left a different format, that is signed, unsigned, also enum. Okay, I would like that you all go through it once by yourself. So this, what this will do is, like, it will basically help you in practicing the one which I have even showed. Okay, so do that, and if you have any doubts, you can just write it down in the comments. I will be definitely sorting that out. Okay, so don't worry about it. And yeah, so that's all for this video. On the next tutorial we will be having look on the variable scope. Okay, so what basically variable scope is. Okay, so we will be having a look on that. Okay, then after that we will be on that video itself we will be having a look on different types of modifiers, basically how can we modify a code. Okay, we will be having a look on that. Okay, till then take care, stay safe.